Okay, so I did a couple things between videos, optional stuff, of course. One thing, I got a shit ton of rupees from. It turns out that first ship that I found with that guy getting attacked by the monsters, you can go there each day and save him. I completely forgot about this, and he'll give you a random assortment of treasures. And thankfully, he kept giving me like those dark pearl necklaces and a Zora scale, which are 800 rupees. He gave me a couple of those. I went salvaging, and I got two sand of hours. They were the two red X's that were on the right side of the stony wall down here in the southwestern part of the map. And so that's 2 minutes onto the Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, and I found another frog on this map, and the only one on the northwestern map. Because it's all the same thing, really. You're really not missing anything. It's nothing worth looking at. Like, every frog, when you hit them, it's exactly the same shit. The salvage arm thing, it's like different layouts of mines and rocks, but it's all the same thing, really. You're not missing anything important. Yeah, so I got a shit ton. Yeah, like one of them was like a treasure piece that I sold off, which was really expensive. So I have enough money to get that quiver, this bomb, and that heart piece from the mysterious masked merchant. As it turns out, the masked merchant only appears on certain days or on certain hours during the week. Like the weekends and weekdays is different. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and buy that off screen, because it's literally just me going to the ship, buying it, leaving. That's literally all it is. That's all you're missing. Because he doesn't appear here. If he did, I would have gone and bought the heart piece, or heart container rather. So that's probably something I'll just do off screen at some point. Because again, it's literally just going into the shop, buying it, leaving. There's nothing to see. You just have to get 1,500 rupees. Again, I do the quick. The little mermaid thing real quick. I do get a blue good thing out of it, which I completely forgot about. So that's makes it worth it. When I deliver the letter to her, the mermaid, the quote unquote mermaid. But yep, make some pretty good story progress though. I finally encountered the ghost ship, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, I did attach some of the treasures I found to the ship. It looks so bad. I love it. I love how mismatched it all is. Yeah, I do hope to actually get some matching ship parts at some point so I can actually raise my stamina, but at this point in time, I haven't had any. I don't think I've had any two that were part of a set, aside from the original default, of course. But yeah, it's really simple for the mermaid. Just gotta kill all the enemies on the island. You know, they're all already spawned, so you can't really miss them any. You know, you have to slowly and quietly sneak around until you see the mermaid. It's all. Oh yeah, and as it turns, okay, and I looked it up, and for the fiery sword, it doubles your initial damage. And the second power up, I seen websites say triple and some say quadruple, so I'm not really sure. Some websites say triple, some say quadruple, so who knows? Wait, so that does that mean that if she was a freak, that means it would have been okay for me to throw that at her? Is that what she's trying to say? Yeah. Gooble gobble, one of us, one of us. Gooble gobble, one of us, one of us. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, this bitch got problems. Go around dressed up as a mermaid. Something not right about that. Yeah, well. I guess whatever she does with her life isn't any of my business. I can't believe this old fart lets his wife and child. He's like, I want a mermaid. That's nice and hot. It's like this. You're a sick bastard. Yeah. But it just takes another step before the mermaid comes into the bath. I don't know how she even does it. I guess he just carries her in there and somehow doesn't notice it's a costume. Whatever. Yeah, don't speak out at me like that. It scares me. With vocal clips like that, it frightens me. It is kind of weird to have Leaf going around like this. Like, yeah. Not even necessarily in a bad way. It's just a little unusual. I'm just not used to it. Saucy, eh? Oh, Linebeck. I'm sure you are a chick magnet on your home island, wherever that is. I mean, how could he not be? His Linebeck of all people. I mean, you know, he's just amazing, handsome, intelligent adventurer. There she is. That was quick. Somehow, I don't know how they did that. What about your wife, you horrible man? Ah, whatever. Oh yeah, now we can do the fishing mini game. I don't remember if you get a good thing out of that or not. I think you can get a heart container out doing this. But either way, for now, I decide not to show. I'll show it off at some point later on, but not now. Not this video. Uh-huh. But he's old and gross. As in, he's actually, like, gross and, like, ugly looking. He's got a weird pineapple head. Or pear head, actually, rather. yeah, sorry. The letter, yeah, about that. The mailman read it off to me. Sorry about that. I know all your deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah, okay, dressing up as a pirate is way more normal than dressing up as a mermaid, just saying. Especially when you have an actual pirate ship and a sword and sword skills with which to pirate. And yeah, there we go, the blue good thing. Let's see, was there anything else I did between videos? Got the frogs, got a whole ton of cash by rescuing that one guy. Salvage. Yeah, I got all the X's I have so far. Well, except for the one on the other side of Banana Island. I can't get to that yet. But yeah, all the red X's I could get to. Yeah. So there were those 2 Sands of Hours and then 2 treasure ship parts. Yeah. Some of them, of course, as you see, I attached to the ship, and some I decided to just ditch or you'll sell off. And like one of them was worth 800 rupees. So yeah, I really looked out there. Yeah. Yep, so I got a bigger quiver, bigger bomb bag, and I still have enough money left over to buy that heart container. So there we go. Now we can go after the ghost ship and then clear through it. Actually, yeah, it really is more of a mini dungeon. I mean, it does have a boss battle at the end, but there's no item that you get during the temple, or not really temple. You know what I mean? Like like a bow and arrow, bombs, boomerang. There's nothing like that there. And in fact, there's no mini bosses of any kind. It's not. I'd say it's more of a mini dungeon than anything. Although again, it does have a boss battle at the end, but still. And of course, this boss battle, it doesn't matter how powerful your sword is, because well, you'll see. The strength of your sword doesn't matter. God darn it, Linebeck! Can't you fix your own ship? What am I saying? Of course he can. He's Linebeck. Well, alright. I'm so tempted to go, like, not me. Fuck that. I'm scared. Triforce of Courage? What's that? Yeah, it still bothers me that Ciela isn't green. Even though she's the spirit of courage. It's never gonna not bother me. Anyone else is properly colored? Why not her? Yeah, so basically just gonna go up to the top left. I assume it's every single time. I assume that's the fixed location, not just, you know, like I don't think it differs between gameplays. Cause I think wasn't that the direction the ghost ship was going when I chased it here last time? The top left. I don't quite recall. Yep. Yeah, and there's the other little ship down there. I'll go back to that because to get like I think it's a heart container, you have to hit him 100 times. I don't know if I can pull that off with the emulator because I just suck at like dodging around and stuff. But I'll try at some point again. I'll do it eventually, I guess. Leave me alone. I'm lazy. No. Yeah, so again, just go like way up into the top left corner. The ghost ship will be waiting for you there. And a little nifty how they do it with the 3 fairies, like a dowsing rod sort of sorts. I do love this fucking music though, seriously though. It's very foreboding, very piratey, you know, just the chanting and, well, haunted piratey, I guess. There it is. Hello. Yeah, the ghost ship isn't anything like it was in the Wind Waker. It's really unusual. I guess it just changed between games. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that noise was. It wasn't that bad, so I'll keep it in just so you can. Oh, I think it might have been like the beeping of the fairies, maybe. But it's not too It's not like all ear rapey like some of those glitchy noises in the first few videos, which I cut out so you wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wait, what the hell did you say? Northwester? What the hell did you say? Shut up, Cielo. You show Liebeck some respect. He's a brave adventurer of the sea. Don't be such a bitch. I do love these two and their little, not quite friendship, not quite hatred that they have going on. I'm surprised Liebeck actually takes the time to remember Tedra's name. You know, all joking aside. Captain Shivernese. You got him, Cielo. You totally owned him. Or whatever the young kids are saying these days. Yeah, but again, the ghost ship is way different than it was in Wind Waker. It was all one room. Now it's like an entire mini dungeon. And there's these barrels you can break. There's a whole bunch of rats and spiders and stuff. It's an icky place. And snakes too. Skulltulas. Yeah, I don't think it even matters where you hit the Skulltulas, because normally you can't hit them on their, the white part of them. It's, hardened and like a shell. But here, I don't think it really matters. Well, then again, even like an Ocarina of Time, it was only with your sword. You could shoot an arrow at their white part of their body, and you could still kill them. So, there you go. And as you can see on the mini-map, we have a guest over on the left-hand, the ship's bow, I believe. The front part of the ship is called. Yes, I am an expert on boats, so why do you ask? No, but really, yeah, it's stupid Skulltulas. Hello. Oh, you're fine. Don't be such a baby. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, they don't really come up with an excuse for how these girls know about her, about Kid. Yeah, the Cubus, very, very subtle. Hint, in case you didn't know, it's like succubus. Yeah, and of course these four are obviously tricksters. But yeah, they never actually give you an excuse, unlike... Wait, did they say they talked to Tetra at any point? I don't think they do. Any of the sisters do. Whatever. But like, cause like they're like, oh, the legendary kids. Like, wait, how do you know about him anyway? Huh? What? Did anyone else hear that? What the fuck was that? What was she babbling about like that? It's scary. Oh, okay. Huh? Okay. Stop talking to me within my pocket. Come out if you look me in the face if you want to talk. But yes. So let's see. Where's Tetra? Tetra, you under these pots? It doesn't seem like it. Oh well, it's worth a look. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything to do in the other part of the map that I'm able to explore right now, but there's not really. There's that treasure chest, but you can't. Actually, no. I guess you could just jump there, couldn't you? I didn't think about that. Yeah, there is one point where I'm like, I get stuck because I kind of forget you can actually jump between gaps because I'm stupid. But I cut out me just wandering around like a fucking moron. Yeah, I guess I really should have gotten that treasure chest. Ah, well, next video. Because I actually don't technically I don't actually complete the mini dungeon in this episode. I beat the boss, but I don't. But like it gives me a key to go to a different floor to rescue Tetra, but I don't do that this episode because it was already long enough. I decided I'll do that next episode, and there'll be a lot of story stuff, yada yada yada. So, and Temple of the Ocean King stuff too, I think. So yeah, I mean I haven't recorded it yet, so I don't really know. So. We'll see. Yeah, so I can't really show off the sword's power because I assume that the Skulltulas probably go down on one hit anyway. Like I feel like most of the enemies. Well, actually, no. Wait, no. Actually, no. There is a secondary effect to these to the sword upgrade that I show off in this video, but I'll talk about that when I get to it. Yeah, it's like right here, because the purple flames were in the way, so I thought, oh, I have to lower the flames in order to continue, because I'm stupid. But don't worry, I cut out the part where I wander around like a goddamn cuckoo with its head cut off. Don't worry. There we go. So, yeah, that just cut out like a couple of minutes of me just going, what the fuck do I do? I'm stuck. I've lost my mind. I've lost it and it can't be found. This fucking rat's almost killing me. I don't like it. Goddamn spider almost killing me. I don't like it. Stupid rats. Stupid spikes almost killing me. Okay, okay. Enough of that. Yay. Yep, alright. And now the second sister, or... yeah, I gotta get that too. But also the second sister as well. Hello. Actually, think about it, they don't even have names, actually. Well, you know, aside from just Cupus. Oh, no, this... wait, wasn't this the oldest one? Huh, wait a minute, that's weird. Because obviously these girls are obviously, as you'll see more and more, they're modeled after the Poe sisters from Ocarina of Time, from the Forest Temple. Amy something... I think one was named Betty. I think the only one I know for sure is Meg was the purple one, the oldest. But no, this girl here isn't the oldest, and she's the purple one. I think they all have the same colors, don't they? It's all just like a throwback to the Poe sisters, I do believe. Yeah, I remember that. That was good times, good times. Oh yeah, and this is kind of like an escort because you can't leave them behind, and if an enemy attacks nearby, they'll freak the fuck out. I mean, yeah, it is kind of a pain in the ass, but at least they can't like die or get taken away, which is good. And unlike yeah, that's annoying. The audio clip that's what I was specifically talking about, but yeah. Unlike like in BioShock Infinite, where like all the enemies just like ignore Elizabeth for no real reason, even though lore-wise they shouldn't be. Here it actually makes sense why the enemies aren't hurting them, because they're on the same side, which is, you know, it's clever. And that was so very immersion breaking in BioShock Infinite. We're like oh, I gotta get Elizabeth back, but then the enemies appear and they just don't go for her at all. They just ignore her as she walks through bullet fire without a care in the world. You know, yeah, really completely ruin the immersion. But yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't really think that far away counted. That was bullshit. Stupid purple-clad bitch. Huh. Well, okay. Smirks. Wait, candy. Can I have the candy? I'm hungry. Whatever his name is, the kid in green, whatever his face is, he hasn't eaten in days. He hasn't eaten since his journey began. Please, just a little bit of chocolate, something. You're starving, the poor child. No, but really, yeah, this is where things get a little bit more complicated, because yeah, basically these Reaplings act exactly the same as the Phantoms in the Ocean of the Temple of the Ocean King. And the other thing is that when the Cubus girls, when they shout, I don't think it matters where on the map you are, but the Reaplings will get alerted to their screams. Yeah, again, I don't think it matters where on the map you are. I believe that no matter what, they'll be alerted to the presence of the screams rather. Yeah, and there's that little skull door over there on the right. You can see on the map. That's yeah, that you get the key to that door after you beat the boss. So, yeah, like sometimes you know, these guys will give off actual advice instead of just treasure chests. So I always hit one just in case, but no such luck here. Yeah, I don't think a single one of them. Oh yeah, here's the other power that the sword has when you level it up. Oh wait, gotta wait for this to. Phantoms and by extension Reaplings, you're able to actually stun with the powered up sword, which I'll show off. Oh no, not now. Oh. Well, I know I do it a couple times. I know that for a fact. Yeah, and here I was foolish. I was greedy. Because this introduces. Actually, I don't know. Is this the first appearance of these things? I don't remember. Well, for one thing, I got a 200 rupee, but yeah, the Rupor. Yeah, I don't remember. Did they originate in this game? I don't remember. Yeah, but when you rescue the girl, she's like, definitely open the treasure chest on the left. Wink, wink. Yeah, I should have rescued her first. My greed got the best of me. Yeah, but when did Rupors first appear anyway? I know they're in a couple games. Yeah, she's telling you, yeah, the left. Yeah, I do love this answer. You didn't know which is left, do you? No. I never went to school. I mean, it's true. There was no school on Outside Island, so technically. Yeah, this reminds me of this one GIF I saw where it's I think it's from this game. Let's see, do these even appear in Spirit Tracks rather? And let's see, 4 swords, Phantom Hourglass, Skyward Sword. Really, is that it? Because one there were more. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so it must be from this game, because I knew it was either this game or Spirit Tracks from the art style. Yeah, there's just this one GIF of someone, like, using the boomerang of, and there's, like, it's a room full of Rupors, like 20, 30 of them, and he just picks up every single one and just goes into the wall. You can see the numbers just spiral down. I don't know why, I just find it hilarious. I don't know what it is about that GIF, it just makes me laugh every time I see it. Yeah, again, I don't know. I am amused by little things. Yeah, but these bitches are annoying. Yeah, but thankfully, again, at least they can't be like hurt or taken away. They just get momentarily stunned. So really, it's not too bad. There's far worse escort missions in games than this. So. I mean, I don't like escort missions as a whole, but this is like one of the better ones, in all honesty. Even if they screech and scream at every single enemy that comes close to them, it still isn't too bad, really. I just want to see what she had to say. Yeah, steel drums. But yes, only one sister to go. And then I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Yeah, those things are fast. I'm not sure if I can outrun those. Wait. Oh, no. What were they doing? There I go, yeah. So now you can stun the Reaplings and Phantoms if you have this powered up sword. Which is mighty convenient. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely abuse that power. Yep, no useful, well, I mean, treasure chests aside, no useful gossip stones. And of course, I'll be told the order of these things later on. But even then, I still managed to fuck up. Yeah, and I destroyed the sign. Yeah, just in case I had said anything important, I decided to go back. And if only I had an ocarina, then I could fix it. Like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, you could heal signs that you destroyed by playing, I believe it's Zelda's Lullaby, and then obviously the song Healing in Majora's Mask. But yeah, in Ocarina of Time, I think it's Zelda's Lullaby, right? I believe. Oh no. 5 Skulltulas. Or what, 5, 6? Whatever. However, will I win? Oh well. I guess like that. Alright then. Alright. Alright. Lower that. Problem is that doesn't do anything, because that's a trapdoor. So I just summoned that replaying for no reason. Yeah. Not my finest. Yeah, not my finest hour here. Yeah, even then I managed to somehow get it wrong because I'm stupid. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I pulled in the wrong order. I don't even know. I think I was just ready to get this temple done with. I don't know. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. At any rate. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was like, I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. Yeah, they give you a lot of rupees. Yeah, and the Rupor only took away like 10 rupees. Like, that's very, very generous. You know, it's very unusual. Unusually generous. Well, actually, no, I guess you do have to actually hit that switch. Never mind, because you need to, there's a switch along where the steel drums are that will make the flames go away. So never mind. No, you actually have to summon that Reapling. Because there's no way to lower those spikes on the top first. I don't think. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you do it with this. Never mind. Oh yeah, here it is. I thought it was like the order of the like switches from left to right. That's what I thought it was. Because I'm stupid. See, like the third one I hit last. Because I'm stupid. Leave me be. We all have our flaws. Mine's my lack of intelligence, among other things. That's such like the smallest, dumbest little mechanic. You can't read the sign from the side. It's like, why? Why bother having a mechanic like that? It's so ridiculous. Yeah, but as it turns out, I didn't need to summon that replaying after all. Yeah, that was an accident. I did not mean to actually fall in there. Well, you know, I'm clumsy. And there's a switch there. We go. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I don't need to summon that replaying after all. Oh well. I mean, I still managed to get through without actually getting hurt by the replaying, but so it doesn't matter. I make it out okay in the end with my soul unreaped. So I consider that a win. I consider that a victory. Score 1 for the boys back home. Hello, Greenie. We match. Yeah, she's the oldest, is she not? Yep, yeah. Yeah, it should be the purple one that's the oldest. It's bullshit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's that if you don't have the sword power up, that's the way to stun them. If you need to. But I don't need that. I have a fiery sword. At any rate, so just gotta get this one last bitch back to her sisters. Well, they're evil. It's okay for me to call them bitches. Yeah, there's one last bitch. And we're home free. And God damn it. I didn't go that far away. Fuck you. At any rate, I don't know. I got nothing to say. Just leading back this girl back to her sisters. Buy some pots, get some hearts. Who knows how long those have been there. Don't touch those, kid in green. I keep forgetting the lore. We don't know his name. The boy in green is mysterious. Yeah, I try to shoot down that sculptula. I'm not at a good angle where I can hit it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, here I think it showed off where if they scream, yeah, see even the one all the way over on the away was alerted too, so it doesn't matter where they are, they'll come after you. And thankfully, if they catch up to the girls, nothing happens because they're on the same team. So I do like that. Yeah, oh no, I thought I waited for that one to recover because I was too nervous about how long it would take for them to, or how quickly they would recover from their stun. Yeah, as far as I recall, I think when you have the second power up, it just makes them they just are stunned longer. Because you can kill them eventually. But that's not until much later. Gotta get the Phantom Sword first. Yeah, it's not for a while. God damn, I can never kill these spiders fast enough, especially when they hit me first. God damn it. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Gotta calm the fuck down. Alright, now all the sisters are gathered. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Yay! Oh, what? Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh dear. Oh no, that's not good. Huh? Oh, okay, I guess we'll do this then. Alright, fine. Yeah, I do like how Dead Man's Volley has just become this big staple of the series like this. Appears in so many games. Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, this game. I think there was one in Skyward Sword, wasn't there? But yeah, either way, it, it appears in a whole bunch of games. I think there was one in Minish Cap, was there not? Yeah, I'm remembering wrong. Yeah, but it was a little bit harder because I have a hard time swiping. I don't think you can do a homing attack on these balls. At least I never actually thought to try. But yeah, I have to like kind of do the swipe attack, which I can't always pull off because the way the emulator is. So I do manage to win in the end, so it's whatever. Yeah. But of course, there are times where I try to do the swipe attack, but it doesn't always work for me. I just don't do it quite right. So that's really all that's happening. Is I just having troubles with the controls because emulator. Yeah. But again, I managed to win in the end, so whatever. I feel like how they turned to the Ender one, like, hey, you alright? Man, again, the ghost ship really changed between games. I don't remember all this shit. This wasn't in Wind Waker at all. Yeah, again, I do like the little gimmick where all the three Cubist, or the four actually, well, three remaining Cubist sisters are at the top screen. You have to just watch from up, from there. I think that's a nice little way of doing things. Yeah, Nintendo sure did love the two-screen gimmick. Not that I can blame them. It makes for some fun stuff. Yep. I still remember, I think my first game for this system, I think it was the Mario and Luigi game, I think. Partners in Time, I think that might have been my first game for this system. I don't remember. Or it might have been Super Mario 64 DS. It might have been, it was something like that. It was, yeah. It was like one of like the launch titles, I believe. I think Mario 64, was that a launch title? I don't remember. That was a while ago. I don't know. But yeah, I remember that was, like, I remember being like mystified, like, oh my god, two screens. That's so amazing. So many things you can do with two screens. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, what were the launch titles? I actually have my phone this time. Let's see. What were the launch titles for the DS anyway? Let's go back in time and do a little bit of history studying. Oh yeah, I already looked up what Rupors were. Yeah, that's right. And I killed that one sister. Yeah, they don't have names, so it's whatever. Launch titles. DS. Yeah, what were the launch titles? I think my first game were just the launch titles, I believe. And that's another sister down. Let's see here. Yep, Super Mario 64 DS. Yep. Where is it? Come on. But yeah. The games. Yeah, I'm just reading the article. Yeah, but I just remember that those were the days. Things were so sophisticated and complicated. Two screens and a touch screen. It was amazing. It was unlike anything the younger me had ever seen. Yeah, but it's all just the same shit. There's really not much for me to say. Just don't suck at doing the swipe attack like I do. And this is a cakewalk. Yeah, but see, again, like, I can't really use my powered-up sword, because I assume that it doesn't count when it's, like, deflecting at projectiles like that. I assume it doesn't count, but I don't really know for sure, really. Yeah, again, I assume it doesn't count, but I don't know. I'd be surprised if it counted. Yeah, I assume it's only direct hits, Any minute. I think this might be the... Yep, there we go. Got him. Yep, I am pretty good. Alright. Bye. Yeah, see there we get the key to... Or I get the key to the... I get the key, I earned it. To the ghost door. Yeah, it only took me like 10 minutes to beat him, but it's no big deal. But yep, and I got another heart container. Yeah, again, like no item, no bow and arrow, no nothing. At any rate, yep. So that's really all there is to say. Like the ghost ship was a pretty simple. Again, I kind of consider it more of a mini dungeon, even though it has a boss fight. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, it gives you a heart container too. So I guess it really, yeah, it really does count more of a temple, as more of a temple. So I don't know. But either way, yeah, it was nice, spooky. The escort, yeah, the escorting is annoying on its own, but in terms of escort missions in games in general, this is kind of like the better way to have it. You know, the enemies can't hurt them, but there's actually an in-story reason why that can't happen because they're on the same side. You know, it'll kind of make you. Well, of course, if an enemy gets near them, they'll freak the fuck out and screech and scream. So that's annoying, but overall, it's really not too bad in terms of escort missions. But yeah, next time go and rescue Tetra. Finally, after after over 10 videos, finally rescue Tetra. She's probably got real pissed off at the kid. Took you long enough. Yeah, the boss fight was fine. Again, a lot of it was just I have trouble doing that swipe attack on the emulator because I remember having no troubles with that boss on the DS. It really is the emulator, it just gives me some troubles. Yeah, but yeah, I do like how they were kind of a little bit of a minor throwback to the Poe sisters, even though the purple one should be the oldest. It doesn't really bother me that much. If it is weird how the ship just changes between games so drastically, it's unusual, but it's whatever. I guess it doesn't matter that much. It's just weird is all. Nope, that's it though. So next time, some story stuff. It's pretty much probably it's gonna be complete story stuff and no side content really for the most part. I would assume. I mean, I haven't done any recording for it yet. I haven't recorded the gameplay, so who knows. But either way, that's it for now. See you next time. Bye bye.